Stop everything. If you see this on your palm, it's time you knew the truth. It could change your life forever. Have you ever noticed the faint crescent-shaped line near the base of your palm? For some, it's just a random mark. But what if I told you this seemingly simple curve could be a sign of something far greater? Ancient wisdom suggests it's a symbol, a connection to cosmic energy shifts, especially as we approach 2025, a year poised to bring dramatic transformations. Take a moment. Look at your hand. Do you see it? If so, keep watching because the truth behind this mark might change the way you see yourself, your journey, and your destiny forever. The crescent moon, a delicate curve, semicircular in shape, often found near the base of the palm. You might think it's just a random line, but it's far from ordinary. Palmists and mystics have studied this formation, believing it holds unique significance. In ancient palmistry, this mark was thought to be a sign of deep intuition and even hidden potential waiting to be unlocked. But this isn't just an old tale. It's a mystery that's persisted across cultures and time. What makes it so fascinating is that it doesn't fit neatly into one interpretation. Creativity, sure. Sensitivity, maybe. But could it be more? As we move into 2025, this mark could take on new meaning, especially as we navigate the uncharted energetic shifts that await. Stay with me, because this is only the beginning. In 2025, you might find yourself wondering, am I truly alone? There's a growing belief that those with the crescent moon mark could become magnets for spiritual phenomena. It's not just about intuition or inner growth anymore. This is something different. Imagine feeling a presence, not threatening but undeniable, as if someone or something is watching. You could feel like someone or something is watching over you, guiding you, or even testing you. In 2025, as cosmic energies intensify, people with the crescent moon mark may notice strange, almost mystical patterns in their lives. Unexplainable synchronicities, an uncanny sense that the universe is communicating. If this sounds eerie, you're not alone. For some, this is a comforting connection, a guiding hand in times of uncertainty. For others, it can feel like an intrusion, a challenge to their sense of reality. But here's the question. Is this newfound connection accidental, or is it happening for a reason? Could 2025 be the year these forces awaken something dormant within you? Not all signs are gifts. Some are challenges in disguise. The crescent moon mark carries a duality, protection and guidance on one hand, but also an underlying warning. Many spiritual traditions see this symbol as a blessing, a shield against negativity, and a guide through life's uncertainties. If you have it, you might feel unusually supported, even in your darkest moments. But there's another side. In some cultures, this mark isn't just a symbol of power, it's a marker of responsibility. People with this sign may be called to face challenges that others can't imagine. Unique trials, emotional upheavals, or even spiritual tests that push you to your limits. Could this mark be preparing you for an extraordinary but intense journey in 2025? Think about it. A symbol that ties you to the cosmos doesn't come without strings. Some believe the crescent moon mark is like a key, unlocking paths others can't access. But once those doors are opened, there's no turning back. So is it a gift, or is it a sign that you've been chosen for something far greater and far more difficult? One thing is certain. As 2025 unfolds, those with this mark may need to prepare for the unexpected. What if 2025 isn't just another year for you, but the beginning of your awakening? For those with the crescent moon mark, ancient teachings suggest that this isn't merely a symbol, it's a trigger. In 2025, a rare alignment of cosmic energies could activate abilities you didn't know you had, or ones you've always sensed but couldn't explain. Healing others with just your touch, sensing emotions buried deep within someone's heart, or even glimpsing fragments of the future before they unfold. Throughout history, individuals with this mark have been noted as healers, seers, and empaths. Their lives were anything but ordinary. But here's the twist. These abilities don't come without responsibility. Imagine realizing that your thoughts, words, or even actions hold a greater weight than before. Imagine needing the courage to wield these gifts wisely, knowing the impact they could have on others. Transformation often isolates the one who dares to evolve. For those with the crescent moon mark, next year might feel like a paradox. Your inner world expanding with profound insights, while your outer world feels increasingly disconnected. Friends and family, the people you've always counted on, might not understand the changes you're experiencing. You might feel like an alien in your own life, as if you're speaking a language no one else can hear. This isn't just loneliness, it's the weight of stepping into a new reality. You may find yourself questioning everything, your relationships, your purpose, even your identity. Others might dismiss your experiences as odd, irrational, or overly spiritual. But here's the truth. When you start seeing beyond the veil, the world as it is can no longer contain you. This feeling of isolation isn't a punishment, it's preparation. Great spiritual journeys often require periods of separation, a time to clear away old patterns and tune into higher frequencies. Think of it like a cocoon, tight, uncomfortable, and lonely, but absolutely essential for transformation. You are being carved into something extraordinary, and that process requires letting go of what no longer aligns. Instead of clinging to old connections, trust that this temporary solitude is creating space for new people, new ideas, and a new sense of belonging. Every light must learn to face its shadow. As 2025 unfolds, those with the crescent moon mark may find themselves standing at the edge of their own fears, doubts, and insecurities. This isn't just emotional turbulence, it's a spiritual initiation. You might feel as if you're battling unseen forces, facing fears and doubts that seem almost otherworldly. These moments might come suddenly, like waves of unease that leave you questioning everything. You could feel haunted by past mistakes or gripped by fears of the unknown. It may seem like the universe is testing you, and in a way it is. But here's the powerful secret. The trials you face aren't there to break you. They're there to burn away what no longer serves you. Each struggle is like a forge, refining you, strengthening you, and preparing you to step into your highest potential. The darkest nights create the brightest stars, and the greatest souls are forged in the hottest fires. This isn't an easy path. You may feel moments of exhaustion, confusion, even despair. But remember, this is not the end. It's a process, a sacred transformation. The crescent moon mark on your palm is a reminder that you were chosen for this journey. You are not just surviving this test, you are mastering it. By confronting your shadow, you unlock the light within you, a light powerful enough to illuminate not only your path, but also the paths of those around you. The universe wouldn't give you this trial if it didn't believe you were ready for it. The question is, do you believe it? Have you ever felt like your dreams were more than dreams? In 2025, for those marked with the crescent moon, the boundary between reality and the dream world may begin to blur. You might wake up with flashes of images or events that feel startlingly real, faces you've never seen, places you've never visited, and moments that haven't yet unfolded. You might see things before they happen, glimpses of places, people, or even warnings about global events. These aren't ordinary dreams. They come alive with a vividness that lingers long after you open your eyes, leaving you with a sense of urgency, as if you've been entrusted with a secret you're meant to decipher. Some of these dreams might feel like warnings, a strange road you're meant to avoid, or a person who radiates a hidden danger. Others might offer hope, like glimpses of opportunities waiting just beyond the horizon. Imagine seeing a door open in your dream, only to find that same door in waking life exactly as you envisioned it. Your dreams are more than just symbols. They could be the map to your destiny. This isn't just a coincidence. For centuries, mystics and spiritual seekers have believed that marks like the crescent moon acts as gateways to a higher realm of understanding. They enable their bearers to tap into frequencies of universal knowledge, receiving messages not meant for ordinary ears. But what do these mean, and why are they coming to you now? The universe is already preparing you for 2025. The cosmos itself seems to be vibrating with a kind of urgency, pushing humanity to evolve. Those marked with the crescent moon might be receiving these visions as part of this cosmic shift, acting as messengers, protectors, or even guides. The universe speaks in whispers, but only to those who are ready to listen. These experiences might feel overwhelming at first. You could question your sanity or wonder if it's all just your imagination. But remember, these visions come to you for a reason. They hold keys to understanding not only your destiny, but also the greater story unfolding around you. Some might call it a gift, others might call it a burden. The truth, it's both. With the power of foresight comes responsibility. How will you act on what you've seen? Will you share your visions or keep them close, waiting for the right moment to act? These dreams are not random. They're fragments of a larger truth, waiting for you to piece them together. When the world feels chaotic, some are called to lead. As the energy of 2025 crescendos, you might notice something remarkable starting to happen. Without even trying, you'll become a magnet for others. Friends might come to you seeking comfort, strangers may confide in you unexpectedly, and people you've barely spoken to could suddenly ask for your advice or perspective. People may start looking to you for answers, even if you're not ready to give them, because your energy speaks louder than words. Why? Because the crescent moon mark doesn't just signify personal transformation, it's a beacon. It resonates with those lost in the storm of life, those who are searching for clarity, guidance, or even just hope. Whether you've realized it yet or not, your presence has the power to inspire. But this is not a burden, it's an honor. Think of it as an invitation from the universe to step into a role that aligns with your higher self. Leaders are not born, they are shaped by challenges, trials, and the courage to rise above them. And make no mistake, this calling doesn't require you to be perfect, flawless, or even certain. It only asks that you show up as you are, authentic, compassionate, and willing. A guiding light doesn't illuminate the entire path. It simply shows the next step forward. Your journey, your struggles, and even your doubts are part of what makes you a source of wisdom for others. People don't need you to have all the answers. They need to see that you're walking the same road, facing the same questions, and yet still moving forward. Imagine this. The chaos of 2025 may bring confusion for many, but for you, it could be the moment you finally understand why you faced every trial, carried every burden, and awakened to every truth. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.